And my first question is to Davion. You have a reputation of being a tenacious, hard-nosed defender. And my question to you is, where did you get that drive to make you where you are today?
It's a good question. For me, it's kind of just been my thing my whole life. I mean, playing older guys, wanting to be on the court with the older guys growing up, and then also just me loving to win, doing things to win. And I know defense wins championships, so I just try to do whatever it takes to win.
Davion, you're going to go into a slightly crowded backcourt. Have you talked to De'Aaron? Have you talked to Tyrese just about how you see the three of you guys working together?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially for me, at Baylor, I played with three guards. It's kind of got used to it. I'm playing off the ball, playing on the ball. I mean, like I said before, I just try to do whatever it takes to win. And if I got to play off the ball, I'll do that, play on the ball. But I'm excited just to be here and play with those great group of guys.
Hi, guys. Jason Anderson with the Sacramento Bee. Welcome to Sacramento. Can you kind of tell us what these last 48 hours have been like for each of you in terms of just sort of the emotions of draft night and getting to Sacramento and a little more detail about what it's been like here since you arrived?
Here we go. Oh, yeah. For me, I mean, I've never been to Sacramento, but I heard some really good things about it. Like I said, I'm excited to be here. It's a blessing to get drafted here. Yeah, I'm ready to have fun, and hopefully we can take this team to the playoffs.
Hey, Davion, how's it going? Deuce Mason. You had a chance to spend some time with Chris Paul during this process. What was that experience like for you to be with him for hours and kind of just soak up the game and learn from him? What was that like for you, and how valuable was that?
Man, it was amazing. I mean, especially to listen to one of the guys, one of the better point guards to ever to play this game, just talking about the things that he had to sacrifice doing, getting to the lead, taking care of his body. He said he wished he'd have done that early in his career. But just hearing things from him like that has definitely helped me throughout my career and being professional.
Yep, Scott Marsh, Sports 1140. Welcome to Sacramento, both of you. Davion, I just wonder if you could share with us, winning the championship at Baylor, that championship culture. Is that something you think that might be as important for you to bring to the organization here as everything else in terms of the defense?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, playing with Baylor was amazing. A great group of guys, the amazing culture. Building relationships is the most important thing to me, and hearing things about here is building relationships important. So, I mean, bringing it to the NBA would be, a really good thing for Sacramento. I already won the championship, being a part of that culture. But I'm ready for it.
I guess good afternoon, guys. Jason Jones of The Athletic. First for Davion, with so much talk about your defense and how you play on that end, how would you describe your offensive game and the way it's grown up through last season, where your three-point percentage got better and it seems like you were able to do a lot more different things on the offensive end?
Yeah, for sure. My offensive game hasn't really been talked about much, but I feel like I'm a really good playmaker, really good shooter. I can play off the ball, on the ball, like I said before. But my main thing is to get my teammates really good shots and score when I have to.
I do want to ask you, Davion, three-time National Defensive Player of the Year. That seems like it's really difficult. I don't know. You got the experience. But after you garnished that award the first time, how was it, obtaining it the second and the third time? Because, there's 300 Division I schools out there, and you stand out. How was from the first time, and then the next two times, I won it this time, I'm going to try to get it again. Could you explain that?
Yeah, for me, my sophomore year, I didn't win the Defensive Player of the Year. I was one of the finalists, but it just drove me to actually be a really good defender. And also it comes with just winning. We won a lot of games, and I was a really good defender on our team, and I stood out. So I think it just came from winning and just me being myself.
Monty, question for you. Obviously, you've been following this young man's career. You mentioned that, where you alluded to that the other day, him playing at Baylor. You're working in Houston at a time. Could you explain, how that process, did you see some development coming in, when he transferred from Auburn to go to Baylor? Some of the things that stood out. Jason just spoke, about his offensive skills. What were some of the things that you saw, during that time as he was going, he was growing into the type of player that he is today?
Yeah, I mean, I think, seeing the improvement and development year to year, I think Davion's already shown what a great worker he is. And, like we talked about, it shows up in the film, and it shows up in the stats. And, I think the sky's the limit for what he can continue to improve.
Davion, your college coach was saying like you're in the gym like the day after winning a national championship, which is pretty crazy. The next morning you're in the gym working. Have you gotten the chance to check out the new digs here? Have you got some work in already in Sacramento?
Yeah, a little bit. I got here this morning, 8 in the morning, put some shots up.
Wow. Okay. And then were you working with Rico or?
No, I didn't really have that much time to. I was just in here shooting just to get the feel of the new basketball, the Wilsons, and get the feel of the arena I'm be playing at.